average 238 watts. Roel, what's your heart rate? 176. 176?
Yes.
Okay. As a total beginner cyclist, have you ever wondered what's really the difference between yourself and a pro cyclist? Today I'm here with a beginner, Roel.
Hi.
Roel has just started cycling, and today we're gonna be comparing our handling skills, our power numbers and endurance speed.
I got a call, sorry. But the boss, I'm gonna beat you. It's so easy. I saw Jasper last video. You went like shoo on your face.
So let's get serious. This is Roel, a beginner cyclist with about 6 months and 600 kilometers of cycling experience. Roel has a nice bike, a great personality, knows everything about barbecues, but does not know a lot about road cycling. Do you even know how to change the tire?
I don't need to change my tires. I got tubeless.
Who told you you have tubeless tires? No, these are not tubeless. I can see it from the valve. This is a regular valve. We're comparing Roel to myself. My name is Jasper. I've got 20 years of BMX and about 5 years of road cycling experience. I've done 6,000 kilometers in this year only. I compete in elite level and I'm very serious about cycling. What was your maximum power?
827.
827. Mine was 1748.
1700?
Yes. Today we'll be comparing ourselves side by side and show what's really the difference in basic handling skills, sprint power, climb performance, endurance speed and more. Yeah, I'm waiting for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Aw. How long did you stay on?
Like a rocket.
Let's just start with the clothing, man.
Dude, what's wrong with my clothing?
I took you some a new kit for you from CYCLIST.
Wow.
Here's some glasses.
What's wrong with my glasses? Alright.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Nice! To keep the comparison fair, I just gave Roel exactly the same clothing as I'm wearing. So nobody can argue like, oh, but you are wearing faster clothing, whatever. We have almost a similar bike, which is a total coincidence.
Mine is better, you know why?
It's barbecue black. I just checked your power meter, it's set incorrectly. So let's check that first, then we check the tire pressure and then we'll go for that ride.
Okay.
We kitted up Roel with some proper clothing right now.
I look like a pro now.
You actually kind of look like a...
I look faster.
Yeah, you look way faster than how we started. But let's see what the difference is between our basic handling skills. So we're gonna compare a few things between Roel and I that are actually very handy to have as a cyclist. The emergency stop. How fast can you come to a complete standstill from starting speed at 40 kilometers an hour? Can you do 40k an hour?
I know.
We're gonna try to eat and drink on the bike. So you're gonna be riding with one hand off the bars.
Easy.
It's actually pretty windy today. Have you ever put a wind vest on?
It sounds really dangerous.
While riding?
I feel really comfortable with eating, but wind vest...
I wouldn't say this is a super essential skill, but it is nice to compare. And what if you come to a traffic light and you want to stop, but you don't want to get off the bike? You do a track stand.
Track stand. That sounds really cool. I wanna be able to do a track stand.
Okay.
Oh.
Oi. He doesn't wear socks either.
No, but wow.
I think it's this area. Nobody here rides with socks.
This is CYCLIST country.
Sock free, free the socks.
Yes.
Free the feet.
Yes.
After this basic handling skills, we're gonna compare power. Let's go.
Let's go.
We'll start over there.
Yes.
We'll have a speed around 40k an hour. Exactly at this white line, we're gonna start braking, and we'll see who stops first. Easy, right?
How much do you weigh? This is such an unfair. I think it's an unfair.
It's an essential skill.
You got better brakes, he weighs less. It's unfair.
You have the same brakes. You're on disc brakes.
No, dude, you got Dura Ace.
It's about twice the distance. You want to do it again? One try and then the real one.
All right. I'm already regretting this. This is such a bad idea.
It's about the same results. At some point you're slowing down,
Yes.
and you sort of you relieve the pressure of the brakes, so you're not really decelerating anymore. But you want to come to a stop. If
Yes.
there's a cow in front of you, you're gonna hit it if you don't stop.
But I'm afraid that I will flip over.
Did you guys notice the difference in position on the bike? First of all, I was in the drops. Roel was at the tops, which already raises your point of gravity, right? As soon as I started braking, I went off the saddle all the way to the back to lower and pull back my center of gravity. The rear tire was kind of skidding, front tire full on the brakes, and I stopped from 42 kilometers an hour in like less than 10 meters. You took almost twice as long. Nice job.
I don't think I'm going to win anything today. Like there must be something.
But it's not a race.
We'll do an eating competition afterwards. Yes.
The next essential skill is a track stand. If you want to stop suddenly for something but you don't want to unclip, so you're able to continue riding straight away, stay on your bike, sort of moving front and back, but staying in the same position. A little bit like Roel's doing right now.
A little bit. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really good at this.
And we need to stop.
Oh. Stop. Whoa.
Red is lava!
Yeah.
We'll have another go. I have to admit it's actually pretty hard with the Cannondale because of the internal stop that's in the frame. So you can't turn your handlebar all the way.
And it's freaking scary, man.
Which makes it a bit harder.
How do you unclick so fast before you fall?
Yeah, well, I don't know, just unclip. If you do it a lot, it will become sort of a reflex. So the thing is, you use your brakes, and it's easiest when you go slightly uphill, because then you can let the bike roll back and front. I think you're doing a pretty good job as a total beginner.
As a noob. I did this in school a lot on my normal bike.
You have a goon stamp already.
What is a goon stamp?
Have a look at this right calf. Dude, your socks are brand new and you already put a goon stamp on it.
Is that bad? But you touch your chain.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Oh.
That's not good. I mean, do you put your stakes on the floor?
No.
No, so you don't do that.
Okay.
Next skill. Riding without hands to eat, drink, or put on a vest.
Eating, no problem.
Drinking?
Drinking, no problem.
Putting on a vest?
A big problem.
We'll see. So, one thing you want to be able to do is ride with one hand.
Yes.
Because you want to grab your water bottle to have a drink.
Cheers.
Oh, you're doing pretty good actually.
Yeah, for a Dutch guy. This is what we did in school.
Hey, no hands.
No hands.
That's true. Dutch people ride bikes all their lives, so we're really used to it. So hold this, please.
Yes.
And then can you give me your bottle?
There you go.
Oh, nice. And can you hold this one as well?
Yeah.
Okay, now just put this one back.
You want this one?
Put that back in your bike and then give me the other bottles. We'll make it a little bit more difficult. Let's say it's very windy and it's getting chilly.
Yes.
Well, you have a wind vest with you, right?
Yes, thank you to you.
Can you put it on?
I want to give it a try.
Ja, dat gaat goed toch zo?
Okay. Yeah. It's not unzipped, yours is zipped.
Preparation. I'm done. Hey! Good!
Yes.
Nice!
Back on the team.
So if you can do this, I'm pretty sure you can eat on the bike.
Can we eat?
I think it's really because of the sort
Riding
of
to school.
the standard in the Netherlands. You
Yes.
know, people ride bikes all the time, so that's really different. Because I know I have people commenting on videos, or they're surprised by my riding skills with one hand in the camera, the other hand a banana, and still be able to ride my bike.
You had to learn this in school because you had your backpack on And you want to get your iPod out of your backpack and put your ears
And you
in.
need to
Yeah,
you know,
turn
you take your
signals.
signals with your hands. Yeah. Do you know how to do a bordje sprint?
Watch your sprint.
I'm gonna get arrow.
I'm gonna win! He's changing!
I'm gonna smash him so hard in this sprint. Nu moeten we nog een eindpunt hebben.
Ja, maar gewoon dat tweede grijs paaltje daar.
1, 2.
Ja,
Oké.
oké?
Ja?
Ja. Ja, je bent... Fuck!
It was a bit of a rough sprint, but what was your maximum power?
827.
827. Mine was 1748.
1700?
Yes.
1700?
1748. It's almost 1,000 watts more.
We could start up the microwave.
The grill. You want to try again?
1700 watts. No, man. Why would I try that again? My max speed was 44.2 kilometers an hour.
57.
57.
So it wasn't that big.
Actually, it takes like more than double the power and you don't get double the speed because
No.
you got the wind resistance,
Yeah.
you got all these things. So,
Aerodynamic resistance is parabolic, so
yeah.
it's
So the power is not equal to speed.
what gets you to high speed is an average high power over like 10 or 15 or 20 seconds. That's what gets you up to a high speed.
Yeah, so this was around maybe 20 seconds max?
No,
20 to 30?
no,
Not even? 10?
maybe 10.
No.
Yeah.
Dude.
We'll do another one.
No. We will not do another one. No, thank you. I know what's coming. No.
To make it fair, we'll do at least 2 sprints. This will be the finish line. We'll start over there. You can be in my draft. Well, how's that?
And
When
then you will follow.
Yeah.
When I pass you,
I will follow.
all right. That's a good idea. I like that.
That's how
Now-
they sprint. That's how they sprint in the tour. They gave a lead out, and the guy in the back is winning. That's always what happens, right?
This sounds more like a real opportunity.
Okay. Normally when somebody sprints out of your wheel, you start sprinting straight away. I saw Roel was sort of accelerating. I kind of waited for him. And I waited a little longer. And then I put down the power because it was still a very long way. You fire up the sprint too early. It's a long way to the line.
Oh, dude. This is totally not fair.
Why?
Like we start sprinting at 35 kilometers an hour, 40 kilometers an hour.
Yeah,
That's almost my max speed.
you're in my draft.
Yeah, but if we start from like 20 kilometers an hour, I still got like 20 kilometers an hour to go. But now,
So, do you know how fast they ride in a sprint for a criterium or a tour? They launch their sprint at like 50k an hour.
launch a sprint at 50k an hour.
Yeah, and then they start sprinting. But we can make it fair. Let's start the sprint standing still. Would that be fair?
With a head start,
How much?
10 meters.
Sure.
All right. But you gotta promise me one thing.
Huh?
Last sprint.
Okay. The loser has to cook dinner tonight.
No. No, you're gonna cook dinner.
Oh.
Dude. Yeah. Go. How is it even possible? I was sure I was gonna win that one. I was totally convinced I was gonna win that one. How is that even possible? We're not gonna do any more sprinting. You won, but you still have to cook dinner.
Okay.
Well done. Let's go to the postbank.
Yes! Now we're gonna go from the sprint power to endurance speed. We're going to ride at Roel's speed. So he's gonna ride at a pace that he usually be riding for an hour or two. Since he's a beginner, he doesn't know what his FTP is, he doesn't know what his heart rate threshold is, he doesn't know what his endurance power is, nothing. So it's gonna be on
I don't know, just feeling.
feeling.
Yes, I feel that it works.
Exactly. On the way back, we're gonna be riding at my endurance power. We'll see how long he can keep up. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's about,
What are you still waiting for?
I think it's 15 kilometers.
20 minutes later.
This is super slow right now. It's your pace.
It's my pace.
It's your pace. How do you feel?
Great. This is perfect. This is better. This is cycling, enjoying the outdoors, having fun.
Is this your usual training speed for an hour?
Oh, I can do this for like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
What's your average speed right now?
25.
What's your average power?
It's 140.
What's your heart rate?
150.
150. That's okay.
My legs are like totally, they burn a little.
Really?
Yeah.
From sprints. Okay, so that was the flat part. We did 25 minutes of nice, steady, beginner endurance pace. Dude, he's smiling the whole time.
This is barbecue style bicycle.
Cycling. I'm looking forward to that barbecue actually. After this ride, we're gonna do some barbecue.
It's gonna be recovery food.
Recovery, special barbecue recovery food. You better go check that out. But first, we're gonna climb up the postbank. Roel's gonna set his pace that he think he can keep to the top. I'm gonna ride next to him, side by side, and then we'll see how we feel once we're at the top. Oh. Ah, this is it! Go, go, go!
Yeah, 24.
Keep it up!
This is just the first bump.
Keep it up, keep it up! Five minutes 30.
Heart rate 175.
My heart rate is 118.
Is that even possible? I'm not sure. I think it's personal record.
Nice!
I think so. Oh man. All right, let's go home. What?
How was it?
It was brutal. This is like...
Wasn't the fastest you went up there?
Yeah,
Great.
definitely,
Good job.
definitely.
I was around my recovery pace. 220 watts. For me, it's just like the lowest edge of my endurance zone.
For me, this is like, I couldn't last like much
No,
longer.
no. Big difference today.
There's definitely a big difference. But normally when I ride, I don't ride with people that are much faster than me. I was pushing myself much more than I would normally do. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of cool to push yourself further than...
That's actually the way to go, man. If you want to improve, if you want to like break boundaries, it's always best to ride with somebody that's stronger or faster or better, so you can push yourself. But we're gonna do that now, eh? Because right now we're at the top of the postbank. The next climb we're gonna do, we'll be riding at my pace.
Dude, how? I was at the max, man.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
So we'll see how long you can last.
All right, let's do it.
This descent was a nice opportunity to show our descending skills side by side. Fast descending requires knowledge when and how hard to brake, when to enter the turn, and how to hit the apex. These are a few things that Roel hasn't figured out just yet. Descending fast means braking late and hard, feathering the brakes into the apex and carrying speed and momentum through the turn. When you see us side by side, there's a clear difference in angles and position on the bike and the line through the corner. Let's get back to the test where I'm gonna do a full gas climb and then a ride at endurance pace to see how long Roel can hang on. Dude, we're gonna ride up this hill.
No!
You have 10 watts extra resistance in that dirty chain.
No,
it's not that bad.
I don't want
But now we're gonna go up my pace. So this is a 2-kilometer climb,
Death
3.5%. I'm gonna push over 500 watts to get up this climb. We're gonna see how long Roel can stay next to me.
All right, let's see.
Are you ready? Okay, try to stay next to me as long as you can, okay? Okay. Here we go. Last, eh?
Ah! Oh,
Go up! Oh shit. That was full gas. Oh, it was slightly longer than I thought. It took me like 4.5. I think I averaged around 500. I did go full gas. I owe that to Roel. Oh, it was tough. I'm not sure how long he stayed on my wheel. I don't think very long. We can wait for him a little bit. See how long it takes him to come up.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm at the top. Where are you?
I'm at the bottom. I didn't make it.
I'm waiting for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Aw. How long did you
You
stay
were
on?
like a rocket.
How long did you stay on my wheel?
I don't know. Like, poof, gone.
Not long. Okay, I'll just come down and I'll meet you downstairs.
See you there.
Okay. He didn't even go all the way up. Apparently he dropped really quick. Okay, let's see where he is. I'm gonna catch up with Roel and then we're gonna do that last stretch back home on my endurance pace. I don't know how much Roel has left after all these efforts. He was already kind of mentioning he was really tired, so this is gonna be his longest and toughest ride he's ever done.
Flashback.
Oh, I didn't go all the way to the top. It was like a rocket just taking off, but my legs are so lactated. They're like, I want to go. I still got like energy. I got breath, but my legs didn't go any further. So it is what it is.
I found Roel back. We're gonna ride back home. It's another 15 kilometers. When I do a long ride, I ride between 230 and 270 watts. We have a tailwind, so the speed will be high. 35k an hour, maybe.
35k an hour? I'm never ever gonna make it.
Let's say you can stay in my draft if you need to.
Yes.
Dichtbij blijven. Speed is already going up. 44, 45 kilometers an hour. Dichterbij. Dichterbij, Roel, kom op. Okay, I'll let him get in the draft.
Five minutes later.
Average 238 watts. My heart rate 135. Roel, what's your heart rate?
176.
176?
Yes.
Okay. Was dat het? Roel, you made it over 6 minutes to stay in my drive. Great job.
Oh.
How hard is it?
It's better than racing you up the mountain, or the hill. This is way better because like sprints or things, I don't have that explosive power, but this is something that I can hold on longer. It's more motivating. We got the speed and things are going really fast. We did 45 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, 45.
I never go 45 kilometers an hour. So that's kind of cool. See,
Really?
that's the first for me, yeah. And that's motivating.
Okay.
The rest is just crap.
So, you know, I thought we would be able to go a little bit longer, but we're just gonna take it easy back home.
I can see home already.
Yeah, and get some food,
Get some food.
right? We're gonna do some barbecuing. In short, the difference between a total beginner and an elite cyclist is pretty big. Which is not strange because there is a 25 years difference in experience and a 10-fold in weekly training time between the two of us. When it comes down to riding without hands, Roel was doing pretty well. But when we looked at more specific skills, we could clearly see the difference. And the power data of us were miles apart. And we could clearly see that after a few efforts, Roel was completely empty while I was still quite fresh till the end. Aerobic endurance is something that develops over years and years, not days or weeks. Just remember, to be able to ride at a steady 30 kilometers an hour for a few hours didn't happen overnight to me either. But that's what's so great about cycling. if you want to improve, you can challenge yourself in so many different ways. There will always be another challenge or another goal. There's so much to learn and there are so many options, and this is why cycling never gets boring to me and why I'm a totally cycling fanatic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video project I did with Roel. We both had amazing fun doing it, and we had even a more amazing self-made barbecue dinner that night. If you want to see how we made some fantastic recovery food, make sure you check out Pitmaster X, because he knows as much about barbecue as I know about cycling. And if you want to learn more about cycling, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification, because I have got another video with Roel coming up about the 5 biggest cycling mistakes. Are you taking a water bottle?
Yes, 1. You think you know that I have to cook dinner tonight? After all this? You gotta take care of me. I'm expecting massages, a leg shave, a dinner.
Good luck!
Ik was hier heel bang voor, weet je dat?
Oh ja?
Ja, serieus. Dat ik echt dacht van, nou, hier ga ik mee vallen.
Maar Roel, kan jij een wheelie?
Kun je een wheelie? Ja, wacht even, kan ik wel.
Ah, dat is best een goede wheelie. Pas op hè, dat je niet valt.
It's like a monkey on a bike. How long did it take before you could do that?
I have a history in BMX racing, so I'm not the average cyclist.
Because I saw in the Tour de France that a lot of them couldn't do it either.
Yeah, you don't win a race with a wheelie, huh? Guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you next time. See ya!